had a road bump because my storage decided to switch from internal memory to external memory or something to that effect. So I just go ahead and I took some of this and I put it in there so you can see some of the papaya. And I absolutely do not like papaya on a normal basis. A lot of people are like, it's really musky, and I agree. It's musky, and by itself it tastes like crap. For me anyways. So in my smoothies you cannot taste it, you cannot taste the musk, you cannot smell the musk. It's masked very well within this smoothie. So then I take some of my milk and I pour that in. Just enough where you can see it kind of on the bottom. And then I put a little bit more. And the reason why I use this, because this has vitamin E. I don't know if I can focus there. Here you go. It has vitamin E, 50% for your daily volume. It has vitamin B12. It has magnesium. And it has calcium, 45% of your daily value. So this is really good to add into your smoothies instead of soy milk. Soy milk is kind of bad for you. Because for your women, soy milk it mimics estrogen, and you don't want estrogen mimicking molecules in your body because it can upset your natural hormone balance. So this is actually, I know it's going to look funny, but this is actually my pomegranate juice. I actually took and put into this. So I'm adding the rest of that in because pomegranate juice is antioxidants and like really, really good for you. Although it's a high calorie food, and I think on the actual packaging it says that it doesn't have like a lot of nutrients as far as like vitamin C or any of that, but it's good for you because it's antioxidant. Here's my carrot juice. I'm gonna add that in, and that's the rest of this one. And then I have a cup of water right here. This is a pretty big cup, and I add that in. And it looks like I need more water, so I usually add it just a little bit more because it makes it all mix. And then this is just kind of eyeballing it. So every day you can make it a little different. Add some different tastes to it. Sometimes I add mango juice or pear juice or cranberry juice. Cranberry juice is really good for you too, as long as you get like the one that's lightly sweetened or the ocean spray one. I wouldn't recommend anything that has aspartame or says no sugar added, because that means they add that fake sugar stuff and it's not good for you. So I wouldn't recommend any of that. But you can add any other kind of juice that you want to add. You just make sure that you get all your berries in there. And so I'm going to add some more water for you. Turn on the faucet for me, Carlos. This is Carlos. He's my baby. One of them. So we're just adding more water, and it's filtered water. So you add more water, or you can add bottled water, whatever the case is. Out here the water is kind of bad, but not so bad where I can't use filtered water. So then I just kind of add it in until it's to the top. And then you go ahead and cover it. Do not press the button. Leave it alone. Move. Make sure you cover it real good. This needs to be pressed down. And then turn it on. Stop. And then I liquefy it until it's consistency I like. So a lot of the times I can leave it chunky, or I can just mix it until it doesn't want to mix anymore. And there's other times where it's like I make it so thick that there's not enough liquid for it to blend on its own. So like I'll open this up right here, and I'll use like a spoon and I'll help swirl it down so it all gets mixed. It just all depends, and you just have to work with your own blender, see how it works. But here we go. And there you go. There's the smoothie. So then you just, no ice. You don't add any ice. And because all of this stuff is frozen, you don't need any ice because all of your berries and your stuff are frozen. So keep it all frozen, and it acts as ice for you. So this is really cold. And if you want to do, you're like, hey, well, I don't want to make smoothies all day long. Well, this big one, It can last me a day or two, and you just do it once in the day. I either do it at night or I do it in the morning, depending on what my day looks like. I usually do them at night, and then I'll like shake it up and take it with me during the day. If you do it and you're gonna store it in the fridge, just be warned that the consistency is a little different because the frozenness will kind of wear off, and then you will have a little bit of mushiness and more watery consistency with your smoothie. But these are all frozen, so you do not have to put ice in there. So it makes it a lot easier. And it keeps your berries and stuff fresh for a long time. So if you don't make smoothies every day like I do, then you have stuff that goes around. And I'm not going to lie, sometimes it does get kind of expensive, but I buy my stuff in bulk at Costco, so it helps. Costco did have cherries. And then they are seasonal items, so they don't have them anymore. But I do buy them at Winco out here in California. So I will pour a cup right now.